Spider-Man, Brand New Day. This movie came out. I'm a big, massive Spider-Man fan, if you don't understand already. So much of a fan, in fact, that I decided I was gonna whip out Microsoft PowerPoint. Not sponsored yet. And talk about it in a new segment that I like to call The Good, the Mid, and the Ugly. Stay tuned to hear my thoughts, and if you want to see me talk live and talk to me, twitch.tv/6theleprechaun. Let's get it. Spider-Man Brand New Day. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it right now. You haven't seen it? It sucks to suck, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Go fucking see it right now. You know what? It's fine, actually. It's fine. Because I'll summarize the whole thing here, right? Okay, but seriously, this was a damn good movie, I think. It was an okay movie, but it was a really, really good Spider movie, and that's a big distinction. Probably top 5 ever. There were some good things, and there were some bad things. Starting off, I'm gonna be talking about things that I liked. First thing, Spider-Man is relatable as hell. You see this face? This is the face of a chud. This is the face of you. Sad, depressed, alone in his 20s. He was looking at his friends all have a good time, all without him, okay? But in the movie, he's having a big dichotomy, okay? The virgin Peter Parker, he's sitting at home, he's doing nothing, okay? He has no job, no prospects, no girlfriend, no bitches. But the Chad Spider-Man, he's getting accolades, he's getting praise from the city. Everyone loves him. Spider-Man as a character was very good. He has a good mix between the Giga Chad comic book Spider-Man and the virgin Tom Holland. Please help me, daddy. Help me, Daddy Stark. I beg you, please give me tech. That we got in the MCU so far. Now, this might be a stretch, and I've seen nobody talking about this. Spider-Man could actually get his money up. He invented the universal inhibitors that they're gonna be using on the fucking mutants, okay? If he gets a patent on that shit, he builds freaking Parker Industries. We could have some bullshit where he's like, hey man, there's a situation happening in China. Let me hop on my spider jet. If I were Spider-Man, if I had his intelligence and his powers, there is no fucking way that I would be living in a dingy ass apartment in fucking New York, okay? Minimum 10 pounds a day from the government. You know, if they refuse, I'll just start gangbanging. Who's gonna stop me, realistically? You know what I mean? Or I'll just like let the police try and handle the Sinister Six. Only Spider-Man can solve these problems. And if only Spider-Man can solve these problems, he should be getting his money up. That's besides the point, okay? Another thing that I liked about the movie, Spider-Man was angry, okay? I fucking love the black eyes thing. That would have gone so hard when I was age 14. That shit would have been my profile picture. Anyway, we got to see Spider-Man have range. We got to see Spider-Man fucking kick ass. When Spider-Man versus Scorpion happened, holy cinema. In fact, that's my next slide, actually. The fighting was absolutely phenomenal, and that's thanks to the director. I think he directed Shang-Chi as well. The movie is better for it. Character interactions too, fucking top notch. There was, of course, Spider-Man and Punisher. I liked their dynamic. They would talk a lot about Staten Island. I wonder what the fuck happened in Staten Island. I don't know. Did that ever come out in any of the shows or any of the movies? I don't think so, right? But I haven't watched Punisher. I might be a LARPer for this. They tamed Punisher from this movie. Oh, of course they did. It's a Spider-Man movie. It's not a Punisher movie. Like, Punisher would just go and kill everyone that he sees. Like, Jean Grey would be dead. He would like snipe her from 10 kilometers away. Of course, Tom and Zendaya, so beautiful. They have such good chemistry together. And of course, CEO of sex. I just have 2 words. Muscle memory. Holy shit. I got tingles at the end, bro. And of course, it is deeply connected to the MCU. I like it when the universe is big. This is something that James Gunn got really well with the DCU. Everyone seems interconnected. The world seems lived in. Of course, when something's happening, more than one hero is going to, you know, be in this, or there needs to be an explanation as to why more than one hero is not in this, especially when they all live in the fucking same city. You know what I mean? Now, I'm talking about Jean Grey. She was very good. She was an amazing villain. She was actually genuinely evil. I think more evil than this guy. Definitely more evil than that guy. Skeletor was kind of like, he's kind of chill, actually, low-key. If he stops talking about world domination, he'd probably be like a chill guy to smoke with. She's definitely not more evil than the Jonquilor. Yeah, she does some fucking horrible thing, but they're low-key kind of justified. Also, she does kill people to mess with Spider-Man. We'll talk about it later, but as an introduction for mutants into the MCU, fantastic, because there needs to be a reason why people fear mutants. Who are the mutants that we've seen? Wanda, a person who has enveloped an entire town, put them under her spell just so she could live out her fantasy about her husband and her kids or whatever. She has also gone on a multiverse hopping killing spree. And then there's Wonder Man, who caused a massive explosion and is kind of like a terrorist. He's broken people out of prison, dangerous people according to the public. And now we have fucking Jean Grey, who's done this like citywide mass mind control caused by one fucking person, one mutant. But I'm so excited for the mutant saga and what that entails, because they're kind of low-key correct if all mutants are like this. But the thing about the comics is most mutants are not like this. Most mutants are arm fall off boy. They're not gonna be that big of a threat. On to the mid. This is stuff that kind of made me do this face, kind of made me, you know, say, oh, I don't know about that. The first thing is that Jean Grey actually needs to be locked up. Blown up secure government buildings, okay? She's controlled people to do things against their will. She controlled the Hulk, woken up Savage Hulk. This could have caused mass chaos. Luckily, Hulk was chill. Hulk was a chill guy. She also killed an old man, but she's low-key kind of justified. Because yes, Jean Grey was wildin', but the DODC were also wild. They fucking snatched her sister, the only person that she had love for, the only person that loved her. I would have burned down the fucking entire... I would have done worse stuff than Jean, just so I could find her again. And when I found out that they killed her, torturing her, doing the same thing that they were doing to me, I don't know. I might not have stopped. Next on my list of grievances, this man, Mr. Milchick, or whatever the fuck his name is, he is not Cecil Stedman, bro. He does not have shit handled. They were kind of trying to do a similar thing. We're gonna try and bring these villains, rehabilitate them, and make them into good guys. He was not doing that with Jean Grey and her sister. What Cecil would have done in this situation, Cecil would have worked with the sister to try and make her into an asset, okay? That's what the DODC, that's how they should be moving. But instead, no, they want to torture little girls, okay? Fucking deserve to die. Let's be real here. He was just trying to replicate the power. What the fuck? She's already there. Next thing, Hulk. I find this so funny. In the movie, right, Spider-Man has done the spell to make everyone forget he's Peter Parker. MJ obviously moves on and finds another person, and that person is confirmed to be Paul. You don't know Paul from the comics, you don't know Ball, okay? Paul from the comics is kind of the thing that everyone hates, because he's the obstacle in between Peter Parker and Mary Jane finally being in love and Peter being happy. The thing about it is, Peter sees this, and that's when his magic power-up starts. Okay, so it is, in fact, a cuck-based power-up. And I find this so funny, you will never be able to watch this movie the same way again. And another thing, when Spider-Man couldn't use his webs properly, it looked like he was nutting from his wrists. I obviously can't show pictures, but I can't be the only one that had thought this way, right? I can't be the only one. A hungry man thinks of bread. It's not what it looks like, okay? It's not what it means. Here's another thing. This guy was fucking squandered, okay? Scorpion was in the movie for all of 20 seconds, and it was a glorious 20 seconds. Okay? They should have shown that in the trailer. That would have been a nice surprise to see. But but Spider-Man goes off, okay? He fucking beats their ass. But it turns out it wasn't Scorpion, it was Jean Grey again. This guy is such a good actor. He was good in Far Cry, he was good in Better Call Saul. Those are the only two things I've really seen him in. He's so squandered in the MCU. We need to see more of him. Maybe that's later down the line when he's fighting the Sinister Six. It's the Leprechaun. This is why you like and subscribe, okay? This is why you follow. You're on Monik? Shut up! Fuck you. Next on my list. Oh my god, it's a black man! Oh my god, it's a black man! It must be Miles Morales! Oh my god! Shut up, bro. We saw this guy, he said, yo, Spider-Man, and my whole theater gasped. I rolled my eyes, bro. This guy is definitely gonna be the Miles guy. Miles Morales is not coming until 2036. And if he comes now, it is going to be fucking Caleb McLaughlin. Mark my words. Okay, not this random ass black guy. He might not be random. He sounded like Miles Morales. He could be a voice actor for him or something. But yeah, Caleb McLaughlin for Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I think it would be really cool. Second runner-up contender, Sixth Leprechaun. What do you say? What do you say, Disney? I'm right here. I know I'm not the right build or the right combination of races or in the right continent, but you know, hey, I could still do it. I could still do it. Hit me up, man. But yeah, anyways, there's not even any mention of the X-Men, Charles, Beast, Cyclops, nothing. And I'm just like, why? They could have just a throwaway line being like, God, I wish there was like a way for me to control my powers. I wish there was like a school of some sort, like for people like me. I'm kind of gifted. I'm a little young, like a school for gifted youngsters. And then Charles Xavier comes out on his wheelchair, sun blotting out the back of his head. He's the shining light, okay? He's bright as hell. He comes in on his wheelchair being like, well, wouldn't you like to know? Or something like that, you know, something. But we didn't get anything. We didn't get any mention of the X-Men. And I'm just wondering, what does that mean exactly? Does that mean he's, like the X-Men doesn't exist in this universe? Are they gonna come in from a different universe or what? I love the implications of it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love it. Let me be happy. Don't call me cringe. Now we're moving on to the ugly. It's just a picture of me. I was supposed to act so surprised. I put this picture here and I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so funny. But I'm the one who made this fucking thing, okay? I can't pay, I'm too poor to pay editors, okay? We're talking about the ugly stuff now. This is the stuff that I didn't really like. Again, it's not too bad. Like there's not much that's actually taking away from the movie being good. It's just the things that I'm like, they could have done this better. First of all, this is niche. There was zero indication that Spider-Man could sense Jean Grey's power. Every single time in the movie, at the start, when Jean Grey would swap, it would be in front of Spider-Man and it would be very obvious that she's swapping. And if it wasn't, she would turn around, look at Spider-Man like this. It was so fucking stupid, okay? And then after that fact, whenever she was swapping, whenever she was controlling someone, it would always be fucking off stream. So it was literally just like this situation. The enemy stand users could be anyone. Fucking pissed me off. Another thing that I didn't like, not freaky enough, okay? Spider-Man was changing. Spider-Man was becoming man spider or whatever. There wasn't enough body horror for me. Like he should have grown an extra eye or something, or he should have like, but I guess 5 arms Spider-Man could not sell tickets or whatever. Couldn't really keep a secret identity either. Stuff like this, it makes sense logically, but I wish I saw a little bit more body horror, okay? I'm kind of like a freak, okay? I watch Live Leak for fun. Last but not least, Yelena is in this movie. She does next to nothing, okay? There are buildings blowing up. There are people like fucking dying. There are people being mind controlled. And she's like, it's those small potatoes. We will not do that. And she's just there. She doesn't really do anything. And you know, that's sad. I would have loved to see Black Widow fighting along Spider-Man and Punisher, at least for one scene. However, and this is a big however, I got to see Florence Pugh and Tom Holland topless in the same place together, and you know, that's why this movie is a 10 out of 10. That's it. I was really happy with it, honestly. I was really happy with the movie as a whole. It was really good. There was some small stuff, but who cares? Who cares? It was still good. I liked it a lot. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk or something.